No, I finished this one yesterday. It's called The Visitor, and I started it at the beginning of the lockdown, the pandemic lockdown. I don't know, these things just come into my head and I do them. So it's unfortunately, once again, it's all about me, and it's sort of my general fear of death at my age, but of getting this horrible virus, which seems to be, so it just seems to be everywhere. It's kind of a scary thing, the COVID. And so I thought I would just put it in this setting, our home. And this picture here, all this is quite correct actually, the background. Obviously not the angel and devil and stuff. You see the CN Tower behind there. So this is somewhat accurate. Anyhow, I thought I would have myself crouching on a couch, sort of, trying to hide, hoping that this thing staring through this kind of jolly clown kind of figure with a big bow tie and so on, staring through, looking for me. I'm hoping he doesn't see me, which is kind of, it's not really done perfectly. This should be a lot darker. Death is probably not going to be the Grim Reaper is probably not going to be, that's the scythe and all that stuff. But even though I have replaced the traditional scythe with the incubator, which is that horrible thing to put down your throat when nothing else is working, from what I understand, like ventilators and stuff. You're intubated. That's the last chance. Some people recover from it, but most people don't. And death is nothing. It's not some sort of skull or something. That's sort of more life, earthy. Death is just zero, in my opinion. It's just a galaxy, it's a universe in his face here. So that's what I'm showing. What else? The angel, I was just kind of come down, sort of landing a little late, a little kind of flighty sort of person. And she has quite a relationship with the devil, who's been waiting there. I didn't really finish this, but this is a cell phone that the devil is holding there, just kind of hanging around, waiting for the angel to arrive. And they're good pals, she has a book and stuff with a lot of names. I guess they go around the neighborhood or whatever, and the devil takes one or the angel takes another one or whatever. And the devil is not a red devil, it's a medieval type devil, but it's a blue devil based on sort of a Trinidad carnival character, which is quite benign. It's not an evil thing at all. So the tree is, that tree, we do have a big tree in our front yard, but I started off at least trying to make it look lung-like, when they depict photographs of lungs or the blood vessels and stuff, upside down, of course, the two lungs, they always have that kind of filigree thing that takes place with blood vessels or what have you in the lungs. So I tried to get that kind of effect there, but I'm not sure if that's too successful, but at least the pandemic thing has just been so incredibly powerful and pervasive, it just takes over every single thing, every news item, everything, anything anybody talks about is related to COVID and the pandemic. So, it became something that I was thinking of, apart from just the fear for, obviously, my own life, but everybody else's lives. So your own death is a very, very incredibly lonely thing, and it's particularly death by this virus. People end up dying alone because nobody's allowed to be around them, apart from the nurses or whoever, family. You can't come. So there's that. Yeah, but any death in my opinion is incredibly lonely. no matter how many people you have around you holding your hand and saying nice things, it's still your death, and we all have to experience it. I'm saying if we experience it by sickness of some kind.
So stayed on the entire family, or is it this painting?
No. Let's just say all my fear, not all, but a lot of my fear and anxiety was channeled into this painting. I've gotten lots.